11 Audi e-tron Spyder Concept 10.2010. Audi presents the Audi e-tron Spyder, the study of an open sports car, at the fall 2010's largest auto show. The show car, with plug-in hybrid drive, is 4.06 meters, 13.32 feet, long, 1.81 meters, 5.94 feet, wide and only 1.11 meters, 3.64 feet, high. The two-seater is equipped with a 221 kilowatt, 300 horsepower, twin-turbo V6 TDI at the rear axle and two electric motors producing a total of 64 kilowatts at the front axle. The Audi e-tron Spyder's low total weight of only around 1,450 kilograms, 196.70 pounds, combined with the high torque TDI and the two electric motors results in respectable performance. The car accelerates to 100 km per hour, 62.14 miles per hour, in just 4.4 seconds, and top speed is electronically governed at 250 km per hour, 155.34 miles per hour. The e-tron Spyder can combine the powerful torque of its TDI. The diesel engine generates 650 Nm, 479.42 pounds-feet, and the total of 352 Nm, 259.62 pounds-feet, of its two electric motors during acceleration in a process known as boosting. The intelligent distribution of power allows for optimal dynamics in every situation. The targeted application of power to the front wheels improves longitudinal dynamics while also improving lateral dynamics when cornering. This is because torque vectoring, the as-needed distribution of torque between the left and right wheels of the two axles, enables an exhilarating degree of driving precision and excellent agility. Thanks also to its low weight, short wheelbase and perfect 50 hours 50 minutes weight distribution for dynamic handling, the Audi e-tron Spyder has all the drivability of a go-kart, good on bends and neutral right up to the very high handling limit. The combination of a highly efficient TDI and electric drive also provides for excellent fuel economy and amazingly low emissions. The Audi e-tron Spyder requires on average just 2.2 liters diesel/100 kilometers, 106.92 US mpg, corresponding to CO2 emissions of 59 grams/km, 94.95 grams/mile. A range of more than 1,000 kilometers is possible with a 50-liter, 13.21 US gallons, tank. The open sports car can also drive strictly on electric power and thus with zero emissions over distances of up to 50 kilometers, 31.07 miles, such as in urban areas. The top speed of 60 km per hour, 37.28 miles per hour, is just fine for normal driving. The Audi e-tron Spyder features what is without a doubt the most advanced and simultaneously the most consistent evolution of the current Audi design language, while also providing initial hints at the design language of future Audi sports cars. It reinterprets the most important design elements that already characterize the previous e-tron concept vehicles. This also ensures the necessary formal differentiation to the purely electric-powered Audi e-tron shown at the 2010 Detroit Motor Show. 1.81 meters, 5.94 feet, wide, just 4.06 meters, 13.32 feet, long and only 1.11 meters, 3.64 feet, in height. These are the classic proportions of an open, high-performance sports car. Compared to the Coup concept car in Detroit, the length and width have increased by 13 cm, 5.12 in, and 3 cm, 1.18 in, respectively, to underscore the sporty aspiration of the design. This further enhanced the powerful and compact overall appearance that characterizes both vehicles and links them to the sportiest production Audi, the R8. Due in no small part to the short wheelbase of only 2.43 meters, 7.97 feet 22 centimeters, 8.66 in, shorter than that of the R8. The body of the e-tron Spyder comes across as extremely stocky. In an apparent homage to motorsports, the frameless side glass surfaces taper downward toward the rear. They form a unit with the windshield, which is strongly bowed and inclined like the visor of a helmet. Another element borrowed from race cars characterizes the hood, the wide central air inlet, whose curve further accentuates the dynamics of the car's front end and provides a visual and functional link to the Audi R8 LMS customer race car. The carbon application that is mounted flush in the front and side windows and wraps completely around the glass testifies to the design and manufacturing expertise that went into the car. The silhouette of the e-tron Spyder are characterized by a sharp, sweeping line that immediately identifies the two-seater as an Audi. The sharply tapered front end lends the Audi Tron Spyder show car a distinctly wedge-like basic shape. The trapeze of the single-frame grille dominates the distinctly wedge-shaped front end and is flanked by two large air intakes. They serve as cooling intakes for the electric drive system and also for the TDI engine at the rear of the vehicle. Above, the grille merges into the flat strips of the adaptive matrix beam headlight modules with their three-dimensional clear glass covers that follow the contour of the functional elements. All light units use ultra-efficient LED technology. As with the R8 and the e-tron sports car concept cars, the trademark 4 rings are located above the single frame. Beneath the trademark is the charging station for the batteries. The rings disappear beneath the front hatch, exposing not just the charging plug but also a display showing the charge state and a map graphic indicating the current electric range. Another distinctive feature of this show car are the 20-inch wheels, that take the blade design of the first e-tron show car and refine it into a three-dimensional turbine design. The wheels combine the lightweight materials aluminum and carbon into a design that is both visually pleasing and very effective aerodynamically. The 66 individual components comprising each individual wheel of the e-tron Spyder are indicative of just how complex they are. The flanks sport familiar contours in a new form. Unusually sharply defined edges frame the smooth side surfaces while simultaneously separating horizontal from vertical areas. The shoulder line frames the lines of the strongly contoured wheel wells even more distinctly than in the Audi R8 and combines them with the upper edge of the vehicle body. Particularly when viewed from the back, the e-tron Spyder appears even more pronouncedly horizontal and more strongly oriented toward the road. An impression that is also created by the characteristic sills with a new cut and is picked up by the spoiler and diffuser at the front and rear of the car. Carbon elements borrow from motorsports to set special accents here as well. Carbon is also used on the engine cover in the rear and in license plate and lighting frame, which also includes the air outlets below the lateral light units. The contrast of materials is reminiscent of a race car. The essential functional elements of the chassis and the vehicle body are done in carbon, while the body as a cover sports a classic paint finish. This illustrates the formal shell and core principle that defines the e-tron Spyder particularly clearly. Thanks to an opening in the hood, even the longitudinal TDI mid-engine is a visible technological element surrounded by matte and glossy carbon surfaces, aluminum and leather. This combination of materials links the exterior with the interior of the vehicle. Behind the seats are two cowls that gradually taper toward the rear and also flank the opening for the TDI engine and the implied cooling fins of the engine cover. They also contain the normally hidden rollover bars, which like in the production R8 Spyder shoot up within milliseconds and lock into place in the event of an emergency.